And we're back. Round 2 of Group B. Look who's temporarily on top of the table. It's Paraguay. Last time we were with you, it was Paraguay 1, Mexico 0. Well, we now have a blockbuster game. Two-time runners-up Sweden take on England. England, of course, in their second ever World Cup. They were semi-finalists 2 years ago before falling to Brazil, the hosts of this tournament. Sweden, of course, two-time runners-up in 1936 and 1938. They have the famous Grenoli trident of Gunnar Nordahl, Gunnar Gren, and Niels Lindholm. They did not make it out of a tough group last time out, succumbing to both Hungary and Austria. Quite a competitive group, and of course the Austrians, who were not here because of the cost of travel. They are the defending champions. They're going to have to relinquish their crown as world champions without defending it, unfortunately. In any case, for Sweden, they have the Grenoli trident, and last time out, Gunnar Nordahl with 2 goals. And then Carl Eric Palmer with the others. Assists also chipped in by Niels Lindholm and Skoglund. It is a stacked Sweden team, but they are known for giving up their goals. A draw here would basically put England into first place, Paraguay into second, Sweden still within striking distance of third. Unfortunately for Mexico, the fact that this game is being played eliminates Mexico. They are out of the World Cup. A draw would knock them out. The Sweden win will knock them out, and the England win would knock them out. So Mexico, dead team walking, unfortunately, and they lost their talisman, Horacio Casarin. In any case, it's England versus Sweden. What a matchup here in Group B. We are now going to go to the uniforms. And you can see England are in their famous white, and Sweden are in their famous yellow and blue, the Blagut. England's Bert Williams will wear the black kit, and Kalle Svensson in his brownish orange kit. The football we are using today is the Adidas Fever Nova, famed for its unpredictability in the air. You will see how Bert Williams and Kalle Svensson deal with it today. And the game is going to be played in Recife at the Estadio Eladio de Barros Carvalho. We go to the team sheets. Well, Tez, you were for England. No, it's not. Sorry. Let's go back. England are still sorting out their team sheet. We apologize for that. Bear with us as we had a miscommunication. Okay, England have their team sheet ready. There is a change. Jackie Milburn is off the starting sheet, and in comes John Boyd. And John Boyd moves to the winger position, meaning Stanley Matthews is now playing centrally with Wolf Mannion. The hope there is to free up Matthews in a bit more space to use his dribbling capability. Matt Lockhouse, Roy Bentley, both great goal scorers, each bagged a goal against Mexico. Burt Williams in goal, Billy Wright, fantastic defender, Glenn Manning, the captain, Alf Ramsey, and Charles Neal are the wingers. Matthews and Mannion are in the central midfield. The wingers are John Boyd and Tom Finney, Nat Lofthouse, and Boy Bentley round out the Swedish attack. For Sweden, they finalized their team sheet. Carl Svensson in the goal, Nordahl, Nielsen, and Samuelsson. Nielsen, the captain, of the defenders. There's two of the Granoli in the midfield, Niels Lilleholm and Gunnar Gran. Henry Carlson, Carl-Erik Palmer, goal scorer against Paraguay in the 3-3 draw, will be the supporting strikers. The wingers are Egon Jonsson and Leonard Skoglund. And Gunnar Nordahl, 2-goal hero against Paraguay, the third of the Granoli, will start up front. We now go to La Chife for England versus Sweden. What a match! And here we are at the Estadio Eladio de Barros Carvalho. It's a warm day in Recife. There's the table again. Of course, Mexico already eliminated. Who can stay in striking distance of Paraguay? The teams look a bit nervous. England waved to the crowd. And we check the conditions and they look very good. The audio is set. The cameras are angled. And England kick us off here. Group B, round 2. What a game. And of course the football being used is the famed Fibernova. We will see if that causes the goalkeepers any difficulty. Skoglund on the left, crosses it in, headed away by England. 2 minutes in. And both teams just getting a feel for the game. Sweden, such a dangerous team. Desperate to get through to the next round. That's a foul. Here's John Boyd. Surprise selection on the right. Did he win a corner? No. Egon Jonsson to Henry Carlson. Carlson plays it forward. Sweden down the center. And Charles Neal takes it out for the throw. Egon Jonsson on the ball. And Finney boots it down the line. It's another throw-in for Sweden. Henry Carlson now tries to get the better of the English defense. Oh, full commitment from the English. But Egon Jonsson has it down the right, and it's out for a throw. There's Egon Jonsson. Pressure on England, but they look to counter. Early possession definitely favors Sweden right now. Let's see how Stanley Matthews does in that central position. I think it's the first time we've seen him line up. In the center is Burt Williams. Puts his body on the line. And gathers it in. Glenn Manning launches it up the field. Skoglund on the ball now. Leonard Skoglund down the left. He's going to whip it in. Headed away by England. And Burt Williams once again Proactive goalkeeping. Chipped forward. Tom Finney. There's Matthews. Lofthouse. It looked to exchange in a wild effort there. I think by John Boyd. Launched to the moon and back. There's Mannion. Finney. Wolf Mannion, the golden boy. Oh, he was offside for sure. You always pay the penalty for being beyond the line of God. Charles Neal. Bentley. Good 1-2. Bentley down to Finney. Finney crossing it. It's headed away by Sweden. England starting to get their bearings straight now. John Boyd inside the box. He'll cross it. Headed away. Charles Neal. And that's a foul. Off Ramsey. And Palmer does some defense. There's Matt Lofthouse dropping in. Alf Ramsey crosses it in. It's punched in the air by Kalle Svensson on the turn and a big save. The biggest save of the game so far. I think it was Wilf Mannion, if I'm not wrong, who turned in the golden boy. Hit a wicked left-footed strike and Kalle Svensson tipped it away. Good save by Kalle Svensson. Still recognized as one of the world's best. He's had some rocky moments in the World Cup, though. And England fire their warning strike 19 minutes in. Oh, cheeky! Throw in on the long throw, Tom Finney! What a moment! Off the long throw! It's the first time we've seen that in World Cup history. The long throw is executed against the run of play. Nobody saw that coming. We'll have to see if that counts as an assist. I don't know why it wouldn't. Unbelievable. The first ever long throw assist in World Cup history. Thrown right into the box. Sweden had no idea what on earth was going on. Players failing at it. And Tom Finney hits it right down the throat of Kalle Svensson, who was rooted to his spot. He had no idea what on earth was going on there. It's worth one more rewind. What a moment for England. They pull out the long throw out of nowhere. Right into the heart of the box. Everybody's lost. And Tom Finney slams it home. And it's hard to blame Kalle Svensson. It's in his jurisdiction, but he had no idea what on earth had just happened. It's 1-0. 19 and a half minutes. The Preston North End man, Tom Finney, and that Lofthouse is in. Can he make it two? No, good defense by Sweden. And that's a foul going the other way. Tom Finney scoring at his second World Cup. Gives England the lead off the long throw, and that's a foul. Alf Ramsey will whip it in, and it's beyond everybody. And once again, despite all the bright work by Sweden, they are behind. Skoglund though is in. Leonard Skoglund, good save, Bert Williams. Skoglund breached the back line, and Bert Williams off the touch came out, closed the angle at the top of the box. Fantastic goalkeeping by Bert. Well done. And the Wolves goalkeeper keeps England in the lead. Sweden just can't seem to get anything right, despite the immense talent on their squad. Mannion. There's field home up to Carlson. There's Palmer. Palmer, he's in the box here. Palmer! He hits it right at Bert Williams, who safely brings it in. Charles Neal loses the ball. Egon Jonsson now down the right. Jonsson's going to cross. No. He wins the throw. Whipped in low. Skoglund on the ball now. He'll play it in the box. Palmer. Oh, it's a bad effort really from Palmer. Not sure what he was thinking from there. And Wolf Mannion now with the counter. Given away. Gunnar Nordahl. He's been a bit invisible in this game. Gunnar Grendo's down the right. Deflected up in the air. Carlson on the ball now. Carlson in the box. Oh, it's another crazy back heel! What is with these back heels by the defense? And Egon Janssen scrambles it home. Did they not watch the Swiss game against Chile? What on earth was England thinking there? It's the second time we've seen this. What are they doing right in the heart? Well, there's 3 English players that I guess I can see what he was going for. But it's a moment of madness yet again. Nordahl struck the ball, saved by Bert Williams with the leg. And then Egon Janssen almost fluffed his lines. And it deflected in off the defender. And England give away a cheap equalizer. It's 1-1 here in Recife on 32 minutes. Egon Janssen. The Malmo man. That's the second time we've seen a defender with their back facing the other way, trying to backheel it deep in their territory. And it went horribly wrong for both teams, Switzerland and England, and Bert Williams with the save. I don't know what's going on with that trend, but surely teams have to take notice now not to attempt that again. Can't believe it's the second time this World Cup we've seen it. I have never seen it prior. I've been covering World Cup since 1930. Whipped in header! And this time it's the other winger, Leonard Skoglund, glancing it home. And England have paid the price. What a beautiful goal that is. Great ball in. Skoglund with the header. And despite the efforts of Bert Williams, look at this. Great whippage in there. Low trajectory. Skoglund in front of his man. Decides to glance it on. Bert Williams can't save it. It's a perfect header. And Sweden have turned it on its head, literally. It's 2-1. Leonard Skoglund with the goal. The AIK man, rumored to be coveted by Inter Milan, has given Sweden the lead. And it's all gone wrong for England now. Egon Janssen. Henry Carlson! It's gone wrong now! If it wasn't wrong before, it is now. Henry Carlson makes it 3-1. Right at the angle of the 6-yard box, and he whips it right by Bert Williams' leg. And England have lost the plot now. All it took was a touch, a bit slow on the turn, but a precise finish. And look how close Bert Williams just could not get his boot on it. May have grazed his toes. Despite the good effort by Bert, it's 3-1. England are in a hole now. And here comes Egon Janssen. Sweden have really exploded. Carlson. Janssen! Oh, he tried to mimic Carlson, but he put it far too wide that time. Henry Carlson, the Atletico Madrid star. Homer in, saved by Bert Williams. England have got to get out of this half and regroup. Henry Carlson, 33 years old. This may be his last World Cup. He is a star man for Atletico Madrid. Egon Janssen, it goes out. And we have halftime. England started oh so brightly, but then Sweden's potent attack. And that is an assist from Alf Ramsey. What a moment, though. The first ever long throw assist in World Cup history belongs to Alf Ramsey. Skoglund then denied by Burt Williams. And then the moment, the back heel of doom, bundled home by Egon Janssen. And then Henry Carlson with a wonderful ball into Leonard Skoglund. Tremendous header, great effort by Williams, but it was too good of a play. And then Egon Janssen with an assist to Henry Carlson. England with 4 chances, Sweden with 12. England did have 52% possession, but Sweden were far too potent going forward. England are not out of it yet, but they're going to have to regroup. They're down 3-1 here at halftime, and we go to the second half here at the Estadio Eladio in Recife. Oh, I didn't see any changes. And Sweden hold on to their lead. Roy Bentley and Matt Lofthouse have been missing in this game as the strikers. Gunnar Gren is in, and he wins the corner. Niels Lildholm will take it, and it's headed away. Henry Carlson back on the ball. Carlson in the box. Whips it across. It's a terrible effort in the end, really. And Burt Williams restarts it. There's Henry Carlson. He's running the show. The Atletico Madrid man. And he's offside. Well, England have got to compose themselves and chip away. A point would still be fine. Egon Janssen. And good defense by Sweden. Henry Carlson. Egon Janssen on the ball. Janssen crossing it! Oh! Did not find his footing, and Burt Williams is the one who benefited from that. But here come England! And Sweden's defense hold off Roy Bentley and Matt Lofthouse yet again. They are having a poor time of it. Look at Egon Janssen hurling the defender. In the box it goes. Nordahl now on the right. Sweden all over the place. And Gunnar Nordahl with his second effort of the game just wide of the goal. Sweden look more likely to make it 4-1 unless England have an answer. That might be Sweden's throw. It is. Back to Kalle Svensson. Wonderful play by Svensson. Great job to keep possession. Samuelsson now to Skoglund. What a game Skoglund's having! And he can't get an assist there. England defend. Gunnar Gren. Egon Janssen. Janssen to the channel. Janssen across the box. In the box it goes. Henry Carlson. England clear their lines and they look for the counter. Roy Bentley. Bentley! Oh, he was going to line it up, but he forgot the ball. And Gunnar Gren on the counter now comes Sweden and punched away! And then Leonard Skoglund headed it at the open goal. But the brave goalkeeping of Burt Williams pays off. Stan Mortensen and Eric Liorand. Mortensen, the hero of the previous World Cup. That's a foul and a yellow card for Matthews, who's really not enjoying his time in the central midfield. But Stan Mortensen making his 1950 World Cup debut, a hero from 2 years ago. Bentley can't win the ball. Good switch. Well done. Skoglund. And Matthews cannot win the duel with Lildholm, who takes it out of bounds. Well, 28 minutes remain. Plenty of time for England. They're not out of it. But they're going to have to defend and pick their moments. Egon Janssen. Good ball! Gunnar Nordahl with an inventive header. Tell you what, great effort. Even though I think Burt Williams had that covered. Really was a great effort. There's Stan Mortensen up to Bentley. Mortensen. England just cannot break down the Swedish defense in this half. Here's Skoglund. Loses it to Samuelsson. And England concede off the corner flag and out for a throw. Chipped ahead. And Glenn Manning. Up to Tom Finney, who loses it. Egon Janssen down the right. Can he get it in? He can. Skoglund. And England clear, and here they come. Matthews up to Mortensen. There's Bentley. Tom Finney, the goal scorer. Finney down the left. Tom Finney. Can he cross it? Somebody's got to. Oh, and Sweden survive. Tom Finney in the box now. Finney! Good chance for England. He decided to have a go on his own. Did Tom Finney? And he went and he struck it right down Collie Svensson, who held his wits about him and made a good hand save. 20 minutes remain. Time running out for England. Chipped forward, but Bodine does very well. Wheeled home to Gunnergren. Gunnergren plays it to Egon Janssen. Good defense by England, but the ball comes back to Egon Janssen. He crosses it, it's flicked forward, and England survive. And Jack Browley will come in for Tom Finney. Henry Carlson to Egon Janssen. Egon Janssen crosses. Oh, it's 4-1. It's the killer blow. And it's that man, Henry Carlson, yet again. The Atletico Madrid star scores his second. Wonderful work, I think, by Nordahl. Pops it up in the air, heads it forward. Very selfless. Egon Janssen crossed it. Big Gunnar Nordhall chested it up in the air. And then amongst three players, headed it centrally. And Henry Carlson dove right at it. Burt Williams had to go for it. And despite the efforts of everybody involved, it was a maximum effort play, and it ends in the goal. And it's 4-1. The assist from Gunnar Nordal, the big man. Not only does he score, but he gives. And Henry Carlson scores his second. What a game the Atletico Madrid star is having. And that might be all she wrote with 16 minutes remaining. It's 4-1 Sweden. England might have to go back to the drawing board against Paraguay. Matthews into Lofthouse. Terrible effort by Lofthouse. There's Stan Mortensen offside. Well, Sweden are having a great game here. Niels wheeled home. Cleared away. Nordahl. Gunnar Nordahl. There's Gunnergren. And the effort is curled wide. Jackie Milburn comes in for John Boyd. There's going to be a lot of talk about the inclusion of John Boyd over Jackie Milburn. There's Matt Lofthouse. There's a great ball into Stan Mortensen. Mortensen! Shot is right at Collie Svensson. And England once led 1-0. But it's not been a happy time since as we move on to 8 minutes remaining. A miracle would drag England back to a point. I don't think it's going to happen. Lofthouse. Shot! It's 4-2! Oh, right as I say that, Stan Mortensen has now scored at 2 World Cups. Just buries it, really. Ball somehow came through on the dummy. And Stan Mortensen kept the ball going where it was headed. Into the corner of the net. Great dummy there. And Stan Mortensen finishes between the legs of the defender. Oh, wonderful placement. Well, there's some minor hope here now. It's 4-2. Can England pull off the unthinkable? There's still time. Samuelson. Gunnergren. Cleared away for a throw. Egon Janssen. Another throw. Nordahl. Another throw. Crossed in, and England concede the corner. They're going to have to defend this. Wheeled home takes it. And Burt Williams does well, and here we go on the restart. Jackie Milburn. Quinn Manning on the ball, dumps it forward. Charles Neal. There's Palmer. And Nordahl was offside. Milberg comes in for Nordahl, Jordan Milberg. And here's Jackie Milburn. Can he get the ball in? He can! Chance for England! What a volley! Human effort, superhuman effort there. And there's the Fever Nova at its best. Swerving away, and look at that. Wonderful footwork by Kalle Svensson in fantastic hands. And that might have been the best chance England had for a sliver of hope. It really looks like a formality now. Sweden will get the points. Henry Carlson to complete the hat trick. Oh, at the second time of asking, what a save by Williams. And he tried to swivel and put it into the side netting. And we're in stoppage time. Sweden's certainly going to get the points now. Jorn Milberg. There's Gunnar Gren. England don't want to concede a fifth. Egon Jansson's effort is wildly off target. I expect this game to be called now. It is. Well, England lose 4-2. Sweden with the points. There was Alf Ramsey, the historic long throw assist here in the Chief Egg. And then Egon Jansson. What on earth were the English defense thinking about doing there? Once again, Henry Carlson, fantastic diving glance header, wonderful goal. And then it was 3-1, Egon Jansson slipping in, Carlson who whisked it in. And then Gunnar Nordahl, what an assist here. And look at the diving effort by Henry Carlson. Great effort by everybody involved. And then, of course, Matt Lofthaust played it in on the dummy. And Stan Mortensen buried it home. Mortensen making a claim. Should he start against Paraguay? England had 9 chances, 44% possession. Sweden with 24 chances of 56. There's no question about it. Sweden deserved their victory. 4-2. Well, we'll check out 2 pieces of data now. We'll go back to the Group B standings. Sweden are now in first with 4 points. Paraguay are in second with 4 points. England in third with 3. Mexico eliminated. It all comes down to Paraguay, England. England must win to get in, or hope for a favor by Mexico if they draw. Next time out will be into Group C. Once again, to remind everybody, we did have a recording gap. Don't know how, but the Brazil-Spain game, the film was corrupt and we just could not recover it. Spain did beat Brazil 3-0. The hosts, very unhappy start to the home tournament. And then, of course, a wonderful up-and-down game between Yugoslavia and Uruguay in 3-2. We're going to see Group C next time. But for now, we are going to look at the goals chart. So those with 2, Talmo Zara, Oscar Miguel, Henry Carlson got 2 today. Gunnar Nordahl on 2, Saavedra of Chile on 2, Alvadale on 2. Alfred Freddy Bickel on 3, but it's Chile who rues the day. George Robledo with 5 goals, Attilio Primaski with 6. And then assists, really right now it's down to 3 players with 2. There's a whole host who have 1. But right now Egon Jansson has 2. Guillermo Diaz has 2 for Chile. Charles Antonin has 2 for Sweden. But look at Alf Ramsey, the historic assist. The first ever long throw assist in World Cup history. Wonder what will come of the career of Alf Ramsey. Do you wonder? Well then, Sweden 4, England 2. Next time out. we will be bringing you Spain, Yugoslavia, and Uruguay versus Brazil. What a 2 games stretch that's going to be. Till then, take care. It's Sweden 4, England 2.